Welcome to Spotlight. Today with me in the studio we have a lovely young lady, Manisha. Manisha is from Melbourne, but we won't hold that against her because she's here to promote a wonderful show, a wonderful musical called the Stars of Bollywood. We'll talk to her about the show, about the people behind it, and what we can expect from it. Hi Manisha, welcome to the studio.
Hi Navneet, thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
As I said, you are from Melbourne. Tell me something, why do people live in Melbourne? I always ask this question.
I can say I am from Sydney because I've lived in Sydney for 10 years before I moved to Melbourne. So my loyalties are towards both the cities.
That's even a bit more disturbing. Why leaving Sydney and moving to Melbourne?
Yes, job took me there. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's come back to the show.
Yeah.
You are promoting a show called the Stars of Bollywood.
That's correct.
When we talk about the Stars of Bollywood, suddenly Merchants of Bollywood comes to mind.
Yes. Yes. It
So,
does. Yeah. It's a good thing. It can't be a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. Yeah.
Now, Merchants of Bollywood was very much hyped, and it was a wonderful show. A lot of people saw that. Stars of Bollywood, I believe Shiamak Davar is behind it.
Definitely. Yeah.
And Shiamak Davar is one of my favorite choreographers. I still remember Dil To Pagal Hai.
Yep.
You know, the choreography was absolutely amazing. So, what do we expect from Stars of Bollywood?
Stars of Bollywood is, like you said, it is Shiamak's production, and Shiamak doesn't do things in a small way. He always does them in a big way.
Yes.
It's with a big bang. It is actually, Stars of Bollywood has a tagline, a journey of Indian cinema through dance. And that's exactly what you get to see. It is a journey of Indian cinema from the 1940s till the Sheilas or whatever's going on at the moment.
Jalebi Bhai.
Yes, yeah, that's right. Even I haven't heard the song. But it takes you through the different eras of Indian cinema, the evolution of dance in Indian cinema. And Shiamak has his own style, it's called Indo-Jazz. And he's depicted all those different genres of different kinds of dancing through Indian cinema in this show.
So in this show we would get to see probably numbers from 1940s ranging to the
all the way till today. Yeah, so all of, and I'm not going to tell you too much about the show. You have to come and watch it. But it is a dance extravaganza, as we have been calling it, and it is absolutely, because we've had a show in Melbourne, and it was a roaring success. People loved it, and we had a lot of non-Indians there too. So it's a show not targeted just towards Indians or people who have not lived in India. You don't need to know. It's got no language. It's just dance.
Yeah. And this show has been choreographed and designed by Shiamak.
By Shiamak himself, very much part of it. He was very much involved throughout from the very beginning. And the instructors basically spent night after night sitting with him. And even after it was choreographed for the Sydney show, we have actually changed a few things because some new songs have come into play after Sheila, and like you're saying, Jalebi Bhai and others. But yeah, it's evolving. Even the show itself is evolving. But yeah, the basic thing remains. It's an evolution.
So, like Merchants, are you touring with this show, or you got specific performances in different cities?
We are going to different cities. We've been in Melbourne, so we plan to take it across Australia and hopefully New Zealand, and if things go well, to Fiji.
All right.
That's the idea over the next 2 years. So yeah, we've been to Melbourne, but for me, Sydney was always going to be the biggest, I think, because the audience is the biggest here.
And where do the actors come from?
They are from, some of them are actually Shiamak's core group, and they have traveled internationally with him for a lot of the shows, a lot of IFAs. In fact, our lead female dancer has just come back from Toronto, from IFA Toronto, so she's there. And the rest of the crew are his students, his troupe from performers from Melbourne.
All right. Most of them are from Melbourne.
A lot of them are from Melbourne, yes.
So when this was being choreographed or designed or rehearsed, a lot of work was done in Melbourne?
Most of the work was done in Melbourne. It was initially choreographed by Shiamak and his CEO Glenn, and then obviously it was brought to Melbourne and it was taught to the performers in Melbourne.
And how long does the show go for?
It's 2.5 hours, incling interval.
So it's like
it's a movie.
Film.
It is actually like a dance movie. That's the best way to put it. It's a movie. You sit there, you watch it. The interval happens with a big bang, and I'm not telling you what.
Okay.
And then you come back, and then the rest of the show.
And when is it happening, and where is it happening?
It's on 26th and 27th of August at the State Theatre, 7 o'clock.
Beautiful theatre.
It is, and I think that is the reason we chose that theatre, because the ambiance of the theatre goes very well with a Bollywood show.
Yeah, it does.
It really complements what they're going to be doing on stage, so it's a perfect venue.
And like most of the shows at State Theatre, you have to book online.
You have to book online, ticketmaster.com.au. For the moment, we have tickets in some of the leading Indian stores as well. But most of them will go back to Ticketmaster very soon. So if you're going to go to Indian shops in the next week, yes. After that, it will be Ticketmaster because you get to see what you're getting.
Yes.
You know where you want to sit and everything. So it's very convenient to go to Ticketmaster.
And what about groups? Are there any special offers for groups?
If we have groups of 10 or more, then people ring us directly and we can do something for them because through Ticketmaster we couldn't put that offer through.
Hi, this is Vidya Balan wishing NTV a great innings in the years to come. All the very best.
With the show, as you said, most of the actors are from Melbourne.
Yeah.
And the core group is from India.
Yeah.
Is Shiamak also expected to make an appearance?
That's not $1 million. It's $1 billion question, and
Right.
I would say I don't want to give false hopes to anyone.
Right.
I have been telling Shiamak to come for the show, and he, as much as he doesn't act in movies, he's as busy as any Hollywood star. In fact, not Bollywood, because I don't know if you read recently, he's choreographed a song for Mission Impossible 4, which comes
Yeah.
out in December. So he's reached Hollywood now. So
Yes,
he's
he has.
busy between Hollywood and Bollywood, and so we don't want to give false hopes. If he comes, it's going to be a great surprise for me, including you.
I heard he spends a lot of time in
He
Canada.
actually is a resident of Canada.
All right.
He lives in Vancouver, but obviously to Mumbai and Vancouver a lot.
That's why we kind of, we miss seeing him in a lot of Bollywood.
Yes, yeah.
lectures.
He only makes every IFA for the past 11 years has been his choreography. The whole show is his. Other than that, you will see him when he has choreographed a song in a movie. So yeah. Last time he was due to come, he had to cancel the day before because Rab Ne Bana De Jodi was previewing, so he had to be there.
And you've seen the Melbourne show.
This is, let's say, this is my baby, my business partner and my baby.
All
So
What
I
do-
have been through it.
What would you say is the thing to watch out for?
Different styles of dancing, but something very different to the whole dancing will be just before interval, and I'm not telling you what it is. It's a secret,
Alright.
not secret. It's a surprise thing,
Yeah.
which you won't expect when you're watching the show from the beginning. You probably won't expect that to come, but the whole show, because we also have kids dancing in this. Our
Right.
special performance kids, which are handpicked by Shiamak. All the performers that are dancing, they are handpicked by Shiamak himself. He auditions them and all of that. So every performer is auditioned.
And as you mentioned, it's like a Bollywood film. So it does have a story?
It has a story. It's an evolution. So it actually story is about how Indian cinema went through with different choreography, with different dancing. So you don't see. I suppose you spoke about Merchants of Bollywood at the beginning.
Yeah.
That was a whole story. It was a
Yeah.
storytelling. This is more watching a movie. You're watching different ways of Indian dancing that's come through the cinema, and it's not your traditional. If people are coming to watch Bharatanatyam, they don't see that. So it's not about that. But you're going to see different styles of dancing and how that style has evolved. So, for example, hip hop, how was it before? Cabaret, how was it before? How is it now? So you're going to see that in different acts.
So we do get to probably see and hear the hit numbers like Pia too.
You will only see.
That's
You'll
one of
only
the.
see, you will not hear any song that people would not have heard. Let me put it
Alright.
that way. Every single song is a hit.
Oh, I think it's something to look forward to.
It is definitely. I mean,
And-
I'm not biased towards it, or I am a little bit, but every time I watch, even the rehearsals when I watch, I just enjoy every bit of it. So it is excellent.
Okay, so let's say if we can ask a question to our viewers,
Yeah.
and one of the persons who gives us the right answer, can we give away a ticket?
Sure, absolutely.
All right, friends, we have a question on the screen. If you write to us on the email that's on the screen, and one of the lucky viewers will get to watch the show for free.
Yes,
You're right.
absolutely.
So-
And you'll not regret it.
And you'll not regret it. Yeah, I plan to be there. So if you are coming, be sure to say hello. And Manisha will be there, and all
I'll
the
be
stars
there.
of the Bollywood. So thank you, Manisha. Thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for being
Thanks
with us.
for talking to me, Navneet. Thank you.